I won't be in the shot.
Okay, no, that's fine. It's origins. We'll ad-lib. It'll be smooth. Best produced video we've ever done.
We don't do
guaranteed. Smooth. Hello everyone! So, this is the video that many of you have been asking for a long time, and I apologise in advance that it is being done in a little bit of a haphazard, kind of on the hoof fashion. And the reason for that being that this is a cursed video. This is the video that refuses to be made. And the subject of this video is what has been happening to our MR2 since we parked. Sorry, I've just been distracted by a large amount of smoke over there, but it's not coming from inside the shed. Is it?
No, it's a chimney. It's a chimney. Oh dear.
So we should fill that in. So
it's not been a good day, guys. It's not been a good day.
No. The last time you guys saw this car, it was in Felixstowe. We'd just driven it home. They've not seen it since then.
They've not seen it since it even went to the garage.
No.
Oh, God.
No, nothing. So
I think, first of all, we're really sorry. We are really sorry this has taken this long, and it shouldn't have taken this long. And it's mostly my fault.
Okay, anyway, right. Let's muck it about. Here's the car. But most of you are probably thinking...
It looks no different at all.
No, but it is different. It is different. We've changed quite a few things, mostly under the skin, which is obviously important.
Most notable change is these work.
Look at that, you flash bastard.
So, one of our reasons that it hasn't appeared for a while is that we were discussing the future and what work we need to do and went, when's the MOT? So a quick check through the paperwork and, we have 2 days to the MOT. No problem, it's fine. At exactly the same time, in fact, 1 day after for one part and the same time, that headlight, the one that didn't pop up when we bought it, decided that it would not pop up again, and no amount of hitting it, swearing at it, or anything else would make it work. So that took that one out, and apparently headlights popping up and working, if you don't have them, that's an MOT failure. That's a gem on cars top tip. Headlights. Also, horns. Not having a horn is also an MOT failure. That's our own fault. That lovely wheel that we took off that you saw in the video in February had an aftermarket horn system which plugged in elsewhere. So when you put the original Series 1, Rev 1 rather, wheel on it, there's a little contact strip on the inside of the wheel, and that touches a contact on the centre column, and that breaks. And so there's no circuit and nothing works, which is fantastic, but apparently it's actually quite hard to find a Rev 1
So yes. A big part of the problem that we've had, and one of the reasons it's taken so long to get so much done with this car, is the fact that you have 3 distinct models of car called the MR2, and this being the second generation, the SW20 as it's often known, there are 5 distinct versions of this car known as the revisions or the Rev. So this is the Rev 1, this is the earliest one that they did, and when it comes to sourcing parts, some parts are interchangeable between the different versions and some are not, and it's not always obvious what is and what isn't. So we have, however, managed to make quite a few improvements to the car. Now, probably the one that's most obvious to see is that we've replaced the nasty aftermarket alloys with these reasonably standard looking, they are standard items, but I think they're off of Rev 2. I think, yeah, they're 15 inches.
They are
not 14s.
They do look right though. They are.
Yes.
The car looks right. The other big obvious improvement is that we got rid of the really nasty seats and put original. These are normal.
Yeah,
these are genuine.
These are genuine. These are genuine. Yeah,
which is not bad. There's a little tear there, but they're actually really comfortable. They work, and you can see the new wheel. The tacky gear stick has been replaced with a less tacky gear stick. You can also see
Is that the one I gave you, or is that another one?
No, that's another one.
I was going to say.
The one you gave me doesn't fit.
Yeah, it will fit.
But that one fits for now. Apart from that. And then back here, he says, oh God. In a car, we have removed, ignore the leaves, it has sat outside for some time. We have removed the really horrible cone tacky filter that was bouncing around, and that has now got the original airbox system back on it.
Still sounds good though.
Yeah, it's got a... Yeah, it sounds fine. In fact, I don't notice any difference, but it has been time since we last drove it. So that's been done. We had the oil light sensor has been taken off and cleaned out and put back on, and it still doesn't work properly. It still comes up with the yellow light, so that's needs to be replaced. But they're expensive. They're kind of scary expensive for
Yeah,
what
like
it is.
half of what we pay for the car
Yes.
for one sensor, so that's not really a point.
It has a dipstick. That is the other big difference that this now
Yeah.
has. And the boot now opens.
And the whole thing's been serviced, so
Oh, yeah,
we've
it's,
done everything in
cam
here.
belt.
Yeah, so belts, all the belts are basically, and we do, well, obviously oil change and kind of everything really needed doing.
Yeah.
All the discs and pads have been done.
No, they
No?
have. They have now.
They have now.
Originally, we did the front discs, the front pads, and I believe the rear discs. But it was the original calipers and the original pads, I think.
No,
Or
we
wait, the
did-
pads-
we did-
Was the
we
pads?
did.
It was the original calipers. The
Yes.
front. There we go. The front calipers were done, weren't they?
Yes.
So all discs, all pads, the front calipers, but the back calipers, we went. They're fine. I took this to the Lake District in August.
Yep.
And the rear caliper this side jammed on, and yeah, so that had to be rebuilt. So it now has all new calipers all round, all new discs all round, and all new pads all round, which is wonderful. We found it does lock. This is a great thing, but only from this side or the boot. That side still doesn't work. I don't know why. We think it's been changed.
No. But the good news is that the car has an MOT again. So for another year, we escape the crusher, we hope.
Yes.
However, the car now requires cosmetic attention because we've sorted the important mechanical stuff, so basically now the car does need sorting. It does have a few patches of rust, and to be fair, even the MOT tester that had it earlier today said that actually for a car of this type and this age, it's actually in pretty good condition under there. That's not to say that it doesn't need work. It clearly needs a lot of work still. So we're currently trying to find someone that's going to be able to help us with this. So if you happen to be a body shop or restorer or, I don't know, a student or someone with some Dulux and you would like to help out with the channel and help us bring Lawrie's MR2 back to its former glory, we'd love to hear from you. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on with the car. Yes, we spent quite a bit of money on it, but the car is dramatically improved and we've got most of the serious bits kind of done, really.
The things that remain are the paint job, a bit of rust, and an audio system, because the current system is...
It's cack, isn't it?
Well,
It hardly works.
I was going to say words we can't really use on YouTube.
Yes.
Apart from that, it's all right.
It's been doing okay. And so today's mishap, again, we keep saying this is a cursed video. We've been trying to do this video for ages, but Laurie's been very busy working and doing other such things like that. That's one of the reasons he hasn't featured on the channel too much lately. But we had to go and pick this car up from the guys that just MOT'd it, and at the same place, Lawrie also had his V8 Elite, so we picked up both of these cars and drove them home, which is only, what, 15, 20 miles?
About 20 miles. It's
About
about
20
half-hour
miles.
drive.
Half-hour
on
drive,
B roads.
and about 26 minutes into that drive, the auxiliary belt on the Elite snapped, exited the vehicle, and the car promptly boiled over and puked its guts all over the side of the road. So that's why we're out here in a rush trying to film this in fading light, because yet again circumstances have tried to conspire to stop us from making this video. So we hope for that reason you're going to forgive us with the slightly shoddy production values today.
I suppose the only thing we can think about is maybe the curse will go onto the Elite now.
No, the Elite is already cursed.
Yes, but I'm thinking hopefully...
You bought it.
It's lovely. I just want to point out that I wasn't driving at the time. I drove this and this was fine. He drove my Lotus and he's broke my Lotus.
No, your Lotus broke whilst under my care.
Same thing.
No.
Potato, potato.
Yeah. No. We're in England. Where do they say potato anyway?
I don't know, it sounds better than potato. No, it's tomato.
Anyway, a full and proper video of this will be coming very, very soon. However, in about 12 hours, I'd say in about 12 hours, we have to go off and pick up
my new toy.
Something else. Because...
You guys like it when I buy stuff.
Yeah. Because nothing has ever gone wrong when Laurie's bought something, and as our shed was full almost entirely of Laurie's things, and I had basically nothing in there, I banned him from buying cars. So he's bought something else and refuses to tell me what it is beyond that worrying laugh.
It's going to be great. So, yeah, we're taking the camera, and I think you're going to like it as well. He's not.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you all very soon.
And if you haven't already, please subscribe. See you later, guys.